What is up, my beautiful people? Big Bird. You still believe it's the son-in-law? I don't think so because I've got some pictures that I'm going to show you guys. I've just sent them to my. I mean, I've been ripping all morning on this, trying to set this up. I haven't even saved my. I got to move some pictures around real quick. Hold on. Uh, Photos. Add the photos. Add the photos. I got some color pictures. Add the photos. Uh, okay. All right. I think I got them all the photos going on. Whew. Yeah, I don't think it's a son-in-law right now. We got one person watching. We got all these comments. Yeah, they'll come in. I like to do this. I don't care if anybody watches. The Mapster doesn't give a good gosh dang. You know what I'm saying? Unicorn, Indiana. I'm a Hoosier. I was born in Anderson, Indiana, November 25th in 1962. Can't you tell? I'm 63 years old. I think I'm a pretty good looking 63-year-old if I do say so my own damn self. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Woohoo, Hoosiers! My dad is a big Hoosier. He's maybe we know each other. Unicorn, Indiana. Where do you live in Indiana, or do you live in Indiana? It's hard for me to talk today, man. My face is messed up. Ugh. Lots of nerve pain today, but I can't not go live on this. Um, you're 60. Right on. So we got the FBI has got some pics and videos. Oh, you're like down by the Ohio River? I used to fish in the White River in Anderson, the White River. We used to fish for carp, bass, catfish, and then I had three gravel pits across the street, and Killbuck Creek, White River, Killbuck Creek, and three gravel pits. So I was like a kid in a candy store all my life until I was 15 years old. Boat races, yeah, everything. I swam across the lake when I was like 12 years old, just me and my friend, just to see if we could do it. It was crazy. Let's see if we can share some stuff here. Let's see. Okay, we got stuff. Oh, I want to show it on the other screen. I am on the other screen. All right. So this guy's got a flashlight in his mouth, I believe. He's got a flashlight in his mouth. Oh, hold on. I gotta go over here and do shit. Hold on. There's the hand. That's blurry, but that's the whole guy right there. He's got a flashlight in his mouth. He's got a pen light in his mouth, and he opens it when he needs to. But if he would have shown that flashlight at the camera, he never would have been caught on camera. So this shows me that this guy is an amateur. He's an amateur. FBI and the Pima County Sheriff work closely with our private sector partners to recover any images or video footage from Nancy's home It might have been lost, corrupted, or inaccessible due to a variety of factors, including the removal of recording devices. This video was recovered from residual data locked in back-end systems. Working with their partners, as of this morning, law enforcement has uncovered these previously inaccessible new images showing an armed individual appearing to have tampered with the camera at Nancy Guthrie's front door the morning of her disappearance. Anyone with information, call this number. Sheriff Chris Nanos. Um, okay, the videos. There's one video. You see the flashlight in his mouth. He's trying to cover the camera with those plants. There's the flashlight in his mouth. Flashlight in the mouth right there. What do you guys think of this, man? Jeez. Uh, let's see. Crazy, huh? Poor Nancy. Do you think she's UPS Flowers? The weapon is on his. I'll show you the weapon in a second. Hold on. The weapon is in a holster on the front of his. Uh, See it? There's the weapon. See the weapon right here? This is the holster with the weapon. And so he's right-handed. The weapon is right there in that holster. Of course, there's no audio. That's too bad. But I got some cool pictures to show you now. There's the backpack, and it looks like it's full. What is in that backpack? Yeah, it's in the front. Now he goes there. He looks down with his flashlight. Watch the flashes. I'm pointing. Watch the flashes. Right here, you'll see some flashes. That's him opening his mouth to look for the flowers or the brush to try to hide the camera. See that little light right there? Bam, bam. There's that little light right there. He opened his mouth to pick up that. So he opens his mouth when he wants to see because he has a pen light in his mouth. All right, let's what else do we got? This is from Kash Patel, the FBI. Um, Here's the picture. All right. He's wearing a blue jeans and a blue. There's the gun right there. It's not the same. That's an automatic weapon in a revolver holster. Wish I could blow it up. Or I might be able to blow it up. No backpack in the first pick. I think there is a back. I haven't seen any without the backpack. Let me see. This one? Yeah, I don't see a backpack in that picture. Maybe he went back to his car and got it. I don't see the gun either. This is trippy, huh? Hey, True Crime Files, Unicorn, Indiana, Emma McClure. I sure hope she's still alive, but I seriously doubt it. No backpack in the first pick. But our hang up the gun is in line with the zipper of his pants. Two people watching. No, there's five. They're watching all kinds of other channels today. It's crazy. This is blowing up. So, no backpack in this picture. So, he realized, okay, maybe he wants to make sure it's the right house and goes up to make sure it's the right number or something. I don't get it. No backpack here, but there he is. Is it the same jacket? Yes. Same jacket. And there's a strap for the backpack. He's got the weapon right here. He's got multiple layers of gloves on. And I think he might be wearing socks or moccasins. It's hard to tell here, but I've been sleuthing this all morning, zooming in and all of that stuff. What do you guys think? Crazy. You've been watching political channels? What's happening in politics? Yeah, his hand was on the butt of the gun. He goes and gets the. That's when he covers that. He covers his hand covers the camera, and then he goes back and gets some weeds or flowers, wherever the hell it is, from the side right here to cover the camera while he takes the camera off. I don't know if he had to have tools or not. Maybe he took the backpack off. I mean, if they have this video, they have a lot more video that we're not getting shown. There's got to be a lot more video that they're not showing us. Okay. Let me try to show you some other cool pictures here. Why did I do this? Oh, Karen McDonough. I wanted to get Karen McDonough's handle down. All right, let me share this. It's going to be challenging for the old Mabster. We'll stop this. And then we will share screen. We'll just share the entire screen. Why can't I share? Oh. I'm going to share this screen. So now you guys can see me seeing you. Okay. Now can you see that? I can't see. I'm going to have to just go with it. You guys see that, right? Hold on. There's the route between Annie's house and Nancy's house. Hold on, I'm pulling it. I am doing some technical stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, man. All right. So now I can see that you're seeing what I'm seeing. So this is the route between Nancy's house and um, 4 minutes. You could walk that 4 minute drive or 4 miles, whatever. This is Tommaso, whatever his last name is. Tommaso. The hell? Um, yeah. This is Nancy. Here's her home. This is her home from Google Earth. This is the cop that was at Annie's house. Search warrant. Same thing here from GLR. This is a license plate of the cop that was doing the work at Annie's house. This is the fat ass sheriff who couldn't get in his car because he couldn't pass the physical, the sheriff's department. So they put him on forensic work so he wouldn't have to chase anybody because his ass can't get in the car. Car again. There's the guy. Nighttime in front of the house with the media. Blah, blah, blah. This is the topo map that the police were and the FBI were looking at and using. I don't know what this is for. I mean, of course, it's a topography. I don't see any letters or anything. Just look at topo map for me. Whoops. Darn it. All right. What the hell? What happened to my images? Huh. All right. Something happened wrong here. Um, I got to figure something out here. My pictures are not working properly. All right. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. Let me go back here. You're older than I am? You're older than me? That's cool. At least I'm younger than somebody. Uh, if she's still with us, I'm sure she's scared. Yes. I wonder if she's still alive. Really? Nancy's husband worked for the Clintons as a scrubber. I'm sure she will be called when they go to court. Interesting. MM's got the T, and she's older than I am. Okay, petty file. Yeah, Bill. I know for sure. All right, let me try to share these cool pics with you guys. Okay. Exit solo layout and make this solo layout. And then let's look at this one. All right, this is kind of like a color version. Let's not mention who I got it from because I don't want to get struck. Look at the toe right there. It looks like a gray sock to me. Or a moccasin or something. That's brown. I got better ones. Okay, here's a close-up of the face of the person. And that's why I don't think it's Tommaso, because see the lip? It's not as thick as Tommaso's. His lip is not as thick. All right. Again, we got a color version. There's something on the patio that might be like, I don't know what that is on the patio. Yeah. This is his feet. Anyway, kind of the same picture as the other one. There he is with his flashlight sticking out of his mouth. Okay. Black. The jacket looks black in that picture. Let's see. That's pretty much the same picture. Right there. What do you guys think? Is it a man or a woman? You still think it's Annie and her husband? That could be Annie right there with a fake mustache on. But you're going to be able to glean a lot. See the eyes? This is as close as I can get it. But you can see inner eyelid, the entire eye. The FBI is going to be able to do a lot with this footage. They might even be able to do an eye scan and then just scan the eyes of the family, find out if it's them or not. I'm going to delete this one. Delete that. Here's another one. Almost looks like a woman. There's the eyebrow right there. Wild. More of the feet. I want to get struck from the butthead that strikes everybody. I like Duty Ron and Ed Wallace. I've just been watching them. I'm subbed to their channel, but I hear they strike people, so I'm not. Here's the holster. And I believe he's a right-handed person because that's the way the holster is. What is this down here? Packages or something? See that gray in the front? Bizarre. We got more. Let's zoom in on this baby. Whoops. I didn't mean that to happen. What happened? All right. Like doxing myself or something. Hmm. Blue jeans, gray sweater, and a white hood. Backpack should be easily identifiable. Is that a heel there down here? I don't know. Okay, there's some better ones coming up. Let's look at this one. Come on, man. Is that all the way? Won't let me zoom in this one. See there? You can almost see toes down there. Crazy. Like he's in socks. Now it looks like a white holster and a blue jean jacket and blue jeans. This is just people doing color stuff on their probably Photoshop. Hmm. Like this young guy here. Oh Lord. Anyway, that was hey Crab Rangoon, what's going on? I think it's the Clintons. Why would Clinton want to kill or kidnap Savannah Guthrie's mother? What was Savannah Guthrie's father doing? Or does he do? Is he still alive? I don't know any of this shit. Yeah, who is that? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it looks like they're wearing several layers. Um, um, we'll go back to the other one. It's crazy. So somebody kidnapped this poor woman. This is day 9, I think. She got kidnapped on the 31st, I believe. Crazy. And if they got this much video, imagine how much other video they got. Rebecca Beasler. Are you on howtohunt.com, Rebecca? The Rebecca Beasler. You live in Florida, and you're on How to Hunt, and you know Steve, right? Steve Isdall. Rebecca Beasler, you're like the OG sub of the howtohunt.com 300 whatever thousand subscriptions. It's you. I love you, Rebecca. I've been chatting with you for years, but you don't really respond anymore. You got too many other admirers. But I do see your I see your posts every day. You know what? I haven't even watched Steve for the last I never miss a video ever, and I've missed like two. Under 12K when I started it. It was under 12K when I started. Yes, I've been there for like 5 years. Right when he just started doing the fourth person stuff. I love that you came to my channel. He actually shouted my channel out one time on a live when he was on his boat. When he tried to do live on the boat, and he just goes, "Mav investigates." I'm like, "Whoa, that was cool." Have you ever had an experience, Rebecca? I so want to do like some Bigfoot stuff on here and read emails like Outlaw Country and Steve Isdale do, like Scott Carpenter. I so want to do that, but hey, Jim, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Can't believe you're here, Rebecca. It's so good to see you. Oh my God! Now you know who I am. You actually know what I look like. Let's see, Rebecca Beasler. It looks like there's two people in your little thingy. You did hear a scream and a howling in Colorado. That is cool. I've never heard anything or seen anything, but I know they're out there. And I know that they're in my mountains here in Santa Cruz County in the Santa Cruz Mountains because um, there are reports of Sasquatch in Big right in Big Sur, which is south of me here. I live in Monterey. You live in Florida, right? Northern Florida, I think, Northeast Florida, if I remember right. And I'm like near Monterey, California, between Salinas and Gilroy, about right in the middle. Rebecca Beasler, well, I'll be damned. Northwest Florida. Yes, that's right. I knew you were in Florida. Every single time I go to How to Hunt Channel, your comment is at the very top of every video almost. So you can't, out of 350,000 people know who you are, whatever, 330 something thousand. I don't know what is. I got to get caught up with him. But I've been trying to kick off my own channel in true crime, and I've got what, 1,500 subs or something like that. Far, far away from. Yes, we have a great, great, great community over there. I love it. And then I'm into true crime too. So I watch Dolly Vision. If you want to check that out, Rebecca, Dolly Vision is a good true crime channel. He's funny, and he out of anybody on the YouTube that makes me laugh. Steve Isdell is probably one of them just because he's a badass and he's an old school like me. Or Dolly Vision. So Dolly Vision is a true crime channel, and that's where I kind of came from. I got an operation in September of 2022. They cut my upper and lower jaw and pulled my whole face out 10 millimeters and then put plates in it. And I was working at the time, making three figures. Everything was good. But I pretty much was disabled from that point. And it's still, all this is numb almost 4 years later. and my lip is numb, my lower teeth are numb, my chin is numb, and I have nerve pain in my face. So it kind of sucks. Well, sub up, Rebecca. I hope you do. I would love to see you more. That is awesome. Well, I'll be chatting with you over at Steve's. Thank you so much, Rebecca. It's so cool to be able to see people from across YouTube on different channels, you know, especially Rebecca. When I saw that Rebecca Beesler, I'm like, I know you. I definitely know you. Oh, you are? Sweet. Do you have a channel? You probably don't have a channel. I could check if you see if you have a channel. No, I can't. I used to be able to see that. Show comments on stage. That's kind of cool. I should do that. Keep it like that. Anyway, what do you think about this case, Rebecca? What do you think about Nancy Guthrie being missing? Oh, you have a channel, but it's nothing special? What's it called? Oh, yeah, I hope she's still alive, too. I have, have you ever seen any of my other lives? I have my wife, Mrs. Mab. She's very beautiful. She's even better looking than I am. And when she's on here, I get like tons of viewers. You know, I had like 350 in the chat the other day and got like 6,000 views on the last video that I did with her. But when it's me, I see what you look like. Mab is married. Yes, Mab is married to Mrs. Mab. And she is a beautiful. You guys want to see Mrs. Mab? I can show you a picture. Watch. Let me see. Uh, all right, I'll show you Mrs. Mab. Maybe technology. Technology challenged. All right, let's remove that. Oh wait. Okay. Uh, is that? Can you see that? Um, let's stop sharing. Then we'll share screen again, and we will share entire screen. We'll share the window. There's Mrs. Mab right there. My lovely wife on our wedding day, November 16th, 2025. That's her birthday. That is her. This is my lovely wife. All right. I'm very, very lucky. I know. Um, yeah, very lucky. Um, a few videos, your video is your name. Your few videos, post pictures. Yes, you watch a few shows. Sweet. Mrs. Map is beautiful. Very lovely woman. Very, very happy. She's a dental hygienist, so I have clean teeth all the time. She makes sure of it. So I wonder what else is happening. Let's Uh, Look, he definitely has a gun. TMZ has stuff on it. They've been jumping all over this. I was watching them live. Let's see about YouTube. Why does it always come up with freaking Pascal every time I? Oh, Liam King. Oh, that's a long time ago. Um, Surviving the Survivor. Hmm. Now they got a whole panel and everything. They got the video. I don't want to get struck, so I'm not going to play that. Let's look for Brian Anton. You guys can't see what I'm seeing. I know. I'll figure it out. I think they're going to find him, Jim. How's it going, Jim? I think they're going to find him. Find her. Bunch of shorts. 3 days ago. 21 hours ago. He's probably got shorts right here.
All right, guys. So these new photos of the suspect in the Nancy Guthrie case are just released. I'm just still taking it all in. I mean, they're so frightening. Hey guys, so I'm outside Nancy Guthrie's house. You can see it here. It's getting kind of late out here. All right, guys. So these new photos of the suspect in the Nancy Guthrie case are just released. I'm just still taking it all in. I mean, they're so frightening. According to Kash Patel, over the last 8 days, the FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Office have been working closely together with their private sector partners to continue to recover images and videos from Nancy Guthrie's home that may have been lost, corrupted, or inaccessible.
You're fine, Rebecca. I love talking to you. All right, they're finally searching properties after day 9.
And the video was recovered from back end systems, and they were able to release these photos of images.
We already know that. Dolly's live.
All right.
Rebecca, this is a channel that I watch a lot. Dolly Vision.
I don't know how to do this.
I don't know what he's doing, but I'm not going to stream snipe Dolly because he's a friend of mine. So let's go to Fox News. What do they got? They have a live going.
Your recommendation?
Oh,
Thank you, Ranking Member Padilla. We also have not looked at that proposal, so we don't have.
we don't care about that. Carolyn Levitt, blah, blah, blah. There's plenty of other crap going on in the world. Iran is about to get taken over. Let's go back to the case we're talking about. Celebrity news. Let's go to that. It's hard running a channel, you guys. It's not easy. So this is TMZ. And this is what looks like the black and white version. There's the ad for you. Interesting. Let's go back to X. I do not trust TMZ. TMZ is one of those, it's kind of like tabloid. JLR's on the street. Yeah. They're standing in front of the searching properties. Funny, that's good. The eyes do look feminine. They do look feminine. I'm serious. I'm wondering if it's Annie or not, because it's not Tommaso, because his beard is too thick. It's way too thick, right? You saw the black and white on Fox. Here's the one with this flashlight in his mouth and the weeds from the side of the thing. My God, it's raining here, California. This is crazy, you guys. What do you think? Do you think they're going to get solve this pretty soon? It should. Why does it not let me do? Okay. Exit full screen layout. I'm practicing YouTubing. Why won't it do like that's weird. It doesn't do like I want it to. Hmm. There's the gun. It's the other video. Good shot of the gun right there. It's right-handed. Yeah. Showed her eyes for Showed her eyes. Showed the eyes for a second, up close. Oh, I missed it by a split second. Right there. I wish I had a colorized and blown up version of that one. But my pictures, the color ones, lend a lot of credence to the male or female situation because um, I want to look at that again. There's so much going on when you're YouTubing. Sandra, you wondered if it was Annie to the eyes and the mouth. You think the arrest will happen today? Sandra, hello, dear. Thank you. Appreciate that. I would have searched. If it was me, I would have, from the very beginning, I would have cordoned off that scene. I wouldn't have let anybody in there. I would have waited for the FBI to have all of the resources to do a proper forensic examination of the scene because they dropped the ball. Pima County Sheriff relieved the scene. Everybody was families traipsing through the house. Brian Enton's walking up on the door on the damn patio, filming the blood. I mean, he could have taken a swab of blood himself. But if it was me, I definitely would have looked for footprints in the desert around the house. And I would have done that at night with a high-powered flashlight, and I would have put it right near the ground where you can make out indentations in the ground. And then I would have followed any human ones that I found and see where they went. You know, somebody may have been surveilling them, or they may have come through the brush from a different street. But I wonder if the FBI has a lot more video than this. I hope they arrest somebody. And man, this is, you know, just doing it. 84, kidnapping an 84-year-old woman. Come on, man. You really that desperate? Did you have to do that? That is so sick. I'd like to kick the shit out of you myself. Piece of shit. Look at this guy. Let's capture an 84, and he's got a weapon. Did he shoot her? Was she already gone when they hauled her out of there? They didn't take anything. He's not a professional. That's for damn sure. You want to kick the shit out of him too? Yeah. What a loser. Additional recovered images from the same camera at Nancy's front door the morning of her disappearance, including 2 videos of the individual. Nick Sodar. This is absolutely terrifying. Brian Anton reposting. Pima County Sheriff's Office reposting. There's the flashlight in the mouth guy. People are taking certain frames and then colorizing them with software. Police scanner, elderly female near Circle K with a traumatic head wound, bleed. That was already checked out. Wait a minute. 22 minutes ago. That was a while back. Yeah, there's a scanner people are listening to too. Let's see, 20 hours ago. And they found a deceased person very close to the scene, and it is not Nancy.
A drop of blood, something mailed to somebody so they could verify, yes, in fact, these people have my mother. Kidnappers want to get paid quickly. They don't want this thing to linger. If you're negotiating with another drug dealer in South America somewhere, it could go on for a few weeks, a month, until they get bored and decide this is not worth it. And it's either pay up or we're going to kill this person. And it's always a negotiation, right? The first figure they throw out is never what actually gets paid, like any good business deal. There's going to be a negotiation, but it's going to be a fast and hard one. And there's been no negotiations. No one's called up and said, hey, where's my money? That hasn't happened. For the simple reason is nobody's kidnapped her, I don't think. If you're a good kidnapper, you're going to grab the medication on the way out the door.
Exactly. I agree with this guy.
Because you're going to have to take care of her. You're going to have to keep her alive and healthy.
Yeah, if you want $6 million, $4 million on the first shot, $6 million on the second shot. First of all, given 2 deadlines is idiotic, but it takes a while to set up a crypto account because you have all of that. If anybody knows about crypto, it's me. When you set up an account, it takes forever because you have to take pictures of your license, your passport, and you have to send all these pictures in, and then they have to verify you. It takes like a whole 24 hours just to even get an account opened. Then you have to link it to your bank account, go to your bank, transfer a bunch of money, and then buy Bitcoin, $4 million worth of Bitcoin, and then, or USD, they might as well just go straight to USD, and then you purportedly transfer that USD into the perp's wallet. But if I were them, I'd be trying to track that perp's wallet address. That's just what I think.
Right? So it shows a total lack of planning, the total lack of forensic evidence of anyone being in that house, of grabbing her, is another clue that she wasn't kidnapped. You walk in somewhere, you're going to leave something.
We don't know that they didn't leave anything. We don't know that they didn't get DNA from an unknown person that's not in CODIS, right?
I don't care who you.
So we don't know.
You are. You're going to leave some DNA, some footprints, some fingerprints, blood if anyone gets cut on glass or whatever. Listen, the FBI is great at crime scene processing. They've been processing this thing for 6, 7, 8 days now. They've got nothing. If they had something, we'd have heard about it. The problem was it became public very quickly. And my guess is the Russians or Nigerians said, oh, hey, here's an opportunity to make a few dollars. We don't have a body. We don't have.
The Russians or the Nigerians, or the Indians, or anybody, the Pakistanis, the Uzbeks. It could be anybody on the planet doing this. One dumbass from California, apparently, that had a double mullet.
Proof of anything. We're just going to hope that they panic and pay us. I don't think anybody in position of authority believes she's alive at this point. And no one wants to say it publicly. This is the problem.
I don't think she's alive either, but it's just me.
Right there. Listen, when you see the FBI on the roof a week later and helicopters have been filming that roof for nonstop for 7 days, we're reaching. They got nothing else to do. They've got nothing left. And someone said, hey, get up on the roof, take a look again. They've got nothing. They've got no film. They got no evidence that she was taken by anybody at this point, other than some hokey ransom letters, which aren't saying anything except send us money to this untraceable account. I think, unfortunately, it's going to end badly. Mrs. Guthrie's probably going to be found deceased somewhere. I doubt she walked off and someone picked her up and, they're eating tea and cupcakes somewhere in Arizona area. I very much doubt it. I mean, she has medical issues. I think if she was taken, we'd pretty much know for sure at this point she was really taken. I don't.
Huh. Benny Johnson, one of my boys. Oh, Gene Annie. Hey, girl. Hey, Michelle, my niece. Yeah, my niecey, Michelle Finch, from years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's alive, unfortunately. Um, Unfortunately not. Let's see, I will scroll until we find something good, and then I'll change the little view. Now, they did check the septic tank. This was a couple of days ago. But they didn't pump it. They should have just pumped it. Yeah, that's plant matter from the side of the house. JLR. Someone just brought me this outside Matthew Riddle's home. Said there is a lot of empty buildings around here. CNN, TMZ. The AI robot guy on X. I'm actually on X. I could post something. Could I post something? Oh, this is Cash Patel. I don't even know how to operate X. You know what I'm saying? I just grok. 10th day. Well, shit.
Well, look, I won't get ahead of the president, Laura, and he may be speaking with the press later today, but he did take down the post. And again, this is merely a distraction for the fake news media from Trump or X last night, from the fact that this week it was revealed 0 illegal aliens were released into our country again for 9 months in a row, another historic achievement of this administration. The fact that this week
more political stuff. Does this have anything to do with Nancy?
Respect to her mother. The president encourages. I apologize for the delay. I apologize for the delay. I was once again with the president. He and I were both reviewing the newly released surveillance footage from FBI in the Savannah Guthrie case on just this heartbreaking situation with respect to her mother. The president encourages any American across the country with any knowledge of the suspect to please call the FBI, who continue to assist state and local authorities who are leading this investigation on the ground. And once again, I will reiterate that the prayers of this entire White House are with Savannah and her family at this time. And we hope this person is found soon and that her mother is brought home safely.
I agree, Michelle. I was hoping they were going to bring her back, but it doesn't look good. Big Georgia drug bust. See that light on his mouth? Who the hell carries a pen light in their mouth? Pretty dark out there. But it's true that they did, that one picture did show him without a, oh, this is Matt Wallace showing what the guy may look like. How does he figure that? Pretty close. I mean, wow. Backpack, it's got the thing. Here's the jacket. Who's this guy? Or is this just AI? Who knows? Grok. AI thinks the guy might look like this, which is a pretty good shot. Yeah, shame.
Guthrie ransom note is not mincing words.
What they said about the final deadline.
On the next TMZ Live, the person who wrote the Nancy Guthrie ransom note is not mincing words.
What they said about the final deadline.
Tune in at 9:30. That's 4 hours ago. They did do a live. I was watching it. Jack Posobiec. Tommaso, plus his beard's gray now. I don't think it's him. Could be her, though.
I wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts. as we enter into another week of this nightmare. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for all.
My theory, I'm a loser. I don't know. Broke in, spent a lot of time there. Yeah, the female that they found in Pima County is not Nancy Guthrie. I confirm that. It was a short distance away, I agree, yes, but I don't know exactly where. Could go to the Pima County Sheriff's Department website. Um, Pima County Sheriff's Record Search. Pima County Sheriff's Public Safety, Neighborhood Watch. Da 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 da. Who is Sheriff Nanos?
All of the prayers and the love that we have felt, my sister and brother and I, and that our mom has felt. Because we believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place. We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock, trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, if you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation and we need your help.
That's sad. I feel they knew here. Let's see, what are you saying? I feel they knew her and wonder if blood from that masked person when he picked up the flowers, wonder if those thorns got him and that is the blood outside on the door. I bet some could be. But he had those gloves on. I mean, he had some really thick, multiple pairs of gloves on. So I doubt that it's his blood. They actually checked and tested the blood, and it was Nancy's. But they didn't test every single drop, I don't think. So, in theory, some of the drops might have been his. They had a lot of time being in the house. Oh. Yeah, this case is sad, man. Really sad. You know what I'm saying? My mother is 87. My stepdad, her husband is 89. My dad, who lives up the street from me, is 87, and his wife is 86. Yeah, at the end, it came back to Nancy on that. Well, that's about all I got, you guys. If I would share anything else, it would be the pictures of let's see. It would be my pictures, that I just have here. Let me try to do that again. Is that it, or is this it? Photos, all right. Just to leave you guys on, I would want to. Anybody knows anybody that looks like that? I swear that looks like a woman. Or dressed like this guy. Backpack like that and a white mask. Freaking looks like he has moccasins or socks on, man. I don't know. White mask? Don't know. Crazy. This one. It's a pretty good picture of the eyeball there. Yeah. It's about all I got, you guys. It's about all I got today. TTYL. I'm sure that means something. See you later. Something like that. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Yeah. Talk to you later, Jim. Yeah. Michelle, I will see you later. Rebecca, I'm sure I will see you. OG Nanny, I know I'll see all you guys. Sandra. All right. I think Mab's going to give him something to eat, start a fire, and watch more stuff. Maybe I'll come back up if I find out anything new happens. I'll jump back up here. Until then, the Mapster loves you all. Peace out.